If there's one thing that you're getting wrong with your B2B SaaS content, it's probably this. You're trying to sell when you should be trying to help. Most B2B content doesn't work on technical buyers because technical buyers want to solve their own problems and not go through a sales process. They're not looking for buzzwords or brand slogans or vaguely helpful insights. They're looking for clear, detailed, technically accurate information that helps them make a good decision on their own terms. So let's break down exactly how to create that content that resonates with technical buyers and actually drives conversions. All right, step one, understand the real role of content in the buying journey. You want to think of your content kind of like a relay team. Different pieces serve different roles at different points in the buyer's journey. You'll want to start with top of funnel or ToFu content. This is basic, high level awareness content that demonstrates you know what the heck you're talking about. Now, a lot of people think of this as educational content, but I think of it as sitting down next to a technical buyer at a bar and saying, "Oh, yeah, I get what you're going through." And when that person raises an eyebrow at you, you say, "Yeah, I've written a whole bunch about it. I have blogs, explainers, videos, trend analysis, a bunch of how to content." And then that eyebrow that was raised goes back down. I've spoken a bit about this ToFu content in previous videos and the effect of AI overviews on it as well. So you might want to check out that video. Next, you need middle of funnel content or MoFu content. Most people call this the consideration phase, but I prefer to think of it as the, yeah, here's what most people do when they try to solve this problem stage. The point is to show that you know the problem well enough that you can talk intelligently about solutions, even comparing them and demonstrating pros and cons. Back to the person at the bar, this is where you say, yeah, it's not an easy problem to solve, but we think we might have cracked it. We have white papers about our product and case studies about our customers, integration guides for dev teams, and architecture diagrams for best practice implementations. The whole point is just to show that you can speak intelligently about solutions. So remember, middle of funnel content is like really valuable for that. And then once you've really got their attention, you get to the bottom of funnel content or BoFu content. Most people call this the decision phase, but I prefer to think of it as the I'd like to help you not only solve the problem, but convince all the other skeptics in your organization to stage. This is where you offer proof and deep technical content, like actually demonstrating why your product is better than the competition, or providing a 30-minute getting started video. Technical buyers want to get as far as they can without actually giving you money. But salespeople want that money as soon as possible, and so probably do your CEOs and CROs and stuff like that. My recommendation is to get the technical buyer so deep into your technical content that giving you money is just the inevitable consequence of the relationship you've built with them. In this stage, you'll be providing ROI calculators, security documentation, pricing guides, and proof of concept frameworks because they're actually ready to start getting their hands dirty. Okay, step two, you need to build for Google's EEAT model and for humans. Google's EEAT model is baked into modern search algorithms, and it mirrors what technical buyers want too. Experience, so that's the first E. Share your firsthand knowledge and show how your product works in the real world. Expertise, that means writing with technical fluency. This is not the place for fluff or oversimplification. Authority, include trusted references, real data, and case studies. Link to credible sources. And trust, EEAT, the T is trust. Be transparent. Include known trade-offs, edge cases, and limitations. If your blog post sounds like it was written by a content farm or ChatGPT with no oversight, you've already lost your audience and probably your SEO ranking. Technical buyers want clarity, substance, and proof. If you're not worried about meeting EEAT guidelines, then your content probably is not going deep enough. You don't want to publish something unless you're confident that it's content that couldn't be just generated by anyone with access to an AI. Even if you generate it with an AI, fill it in with first-party information, stuff that no one else has. Make your content unique. That will make it stand out. All right, step 3, choose the right formats for technical audiences. Some of the most effective content for technical buyers includes technical white papers, where you go deep. You include specs, benchmarks, real-world scenarios, and citations. Integration and architecture guides, where you help them visualize how your product fits into their existing stack. Case studies with actual results, like performance metrics, implementation timelines, internal impact. Skip the generic testimonials. Then product walkthroughs, preferably videos. Bonus points if they're raw, unscripted, and feature a real engineer using the tool. Competitive comparisons with side-by-side feature and functionality comparisons, and screenshots or API references. And finally, sandbox trials or proof of concept kits. Give them a way to evaluate your product without needing your sales team. Let them explore, figure it out. Technical buyers, they do not want to be told your product is great. They want to see that it works on their terms, in their environment, with their tools. All right, step 4. This is the last one. You want to align your content with how buyers evaluate. We covered this a couple of videos ago, but it's worth reiterating here. Technical buyers go through a unique decision-making process. Each stage of the journey needs supporting content. So in the awareness phase, they need high-level educational content that shows you understand the landscape. In the consideration phase, they need detailed technical content that answers, will this work for us? And in the decision phase, they need technical assets that help your champion sell your solution internally at their own company, because they have to sell to their internal teams. So content should build on itself. A blog post should link to a white paper. The white paper should include references to case studies, and the case studies should point to product documentation. This is what technical buyers want: a clear path from A to B with deeper answers at every step. All right, let's recap. There are 4 steps to creating high-impact technical content that actually converts technical buyers. Step 1, understand what role your content serves in the buyer's journey. Step 2, build content that both satisfies Google's EEAT model and engages humans. Step 3, choose the right formats for technical audiences. And step 4, align your content to how buyers evaluate software. And don't forget, you are here to help, not to sell. So just remember, your content strategy is part of their product evaluation experience. It's not just your internal content strategy. You have to actually help people evaluate your product before they decide to buy it. The companies that win big deals are the ones that create content that teaches, proves, and respects the buyer's intelligence. If you're still writing content that just supports sales, stop. Think about writing content that helps your buyers test your product and prove to themselves that it's worth buying. All right, in the next video, we will look at real companies that are doing this well and what you can learn from their playbook.